Lumos. Hi, I'm Gita Lovegood, and today I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on how to take amazing AR photos. So right now in Wizards Unite, we have the option of taking AR photos, but it's only an option for certain things. I do think that over time they will be adding even more options, so I'm just, having fun with the options that we have right now while we have them, and then once we finally get some more, then hopefully we can jump right into it and get amazing photos with all the practice that we're getting. So they've started building certain phones specifically for their AR capability. My phone is an iPhone 10, which is the first iPhone that they have built with an extra chip for AR learning. Shout out to Zoe from Snitches and Witches for helping teach me that. So if you're having any trouble taking AR photos, or it's not quite as easy as it looks on my phone, it probably just is a phone thing, and I hate to say that, but I do think that they are going to start building all phones with this, so hopefully in a few years everybody's phones will be on the same level with AR. AR should be a minimum requirement for phones within the next few years, so just be a little bit patient and hopefully we'll all be on the same level or closer to the same level of being able to take amazing AR photos in just a few short years. I do have this amazing lake scene in the background, so I'm going to flip the camera around and take a few photos, and I'm going to try to give you guys a few tips and tricks while I'm doing it. So first I'm going to start off with this moon calf. I feel like it is a really easy one to start off with, and it looks super realistic without having to try too hard. The biggest tip that I have for taking AR photos is pay attention to the shadows of your surroundings and pay attention to the shadow of the thing that you're trying to take an AR photo of. In Wizards Unite, I've noticed that a lot of the shadows are going directly behind the character. I haven't noticed it differently, so I could be wrong, but try to keep that in mind. If the surroundings allow for you to change it up and maybe turn the character a little bit so that the shadows match, do that, and then your AR photo is going to look insanely realistic. And the amazing difference that they've done between Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite is you can actually scale these beasts or these characters up to however big or small you might want them. And you can also drag them around to put them exactly where you want. So you have a lot of leeway and a lot of control over your final picture. Alright, another thing to pay attention to is where are the feet of your character? Are they standing on stuff that's normal? Are they standing on stuff that's the ground? Is one foot in the right place and then one foot wonky? It is really hard to see in daylight, so AR photos are going to be super tricky. But if you take the time and really try, they can come out amazing. Now I'm going to try Luna. So this could work because the shadows are kind of scattered and I'm in a wooded area, so the shadows are harder to tell which direction they're going. But on another, if I were in a different area, it would be a lot harder to try to disguise the shadow within the other shadows. Another cool thing is you can turn your photo horizontal, so don't limit yourself and try to only take vertical photos. If you have a beautiful landscape, go ahead and try to take advantage. And the final tip I have for you guys is timing. So a lot of these characters are moving around so that you have a lot of different options on what you want them to look like. Just like the mooncalf is looking at you and then looking away and looking at you again. It's adorable. So these decoy detectors are super, super fun to place, and then they all run around in different directions. So you can place them and get all sorts of different looking photos because they don't necessarily it's not one thing that's staying in one spot, if you know what I mean. Also, if they're ever in a place that you don't want, or if you want to reposition them and you have no idea where they are, and you don't want to spin around your phone looking for them, you can tap this button in the bottom left-hand corner and it's going to reposition them exactly where the middle of your frame is and on the ground that it's detecting. There we go. Oh my gosh. So if you see where I'm at right now, it doesn't look realistic because they're kind of running on top of the tree where they wouldn't normally. So always pay attention to that. I'm going to move them up here, shrink them down, try to get a little photo. So obviously some things are better than others. Personally, I'm waiting on the baby hippogriff and the baby unicorn and the baby just all the babies. I need to take pictures of all the babies. I'm also really trying to unlock Buckbeak and Piglet because, I love bowtruckles so much, and then I really, really want a picture with Buckbeak for reasons. And I'm hoping that they add Thestrals because, oh my gosh, I love Thestrals so much. I want to take a picture with me trying to pet a Thestral. That is a lifelong dream. Alright, that's all for today. Let me know, do you have any of your own tips and tricks for taking AR photos? And what do you want them to add first as far as the options that we don't have? If you want to know the options that you do and don't have, you can go ahead and go through your registry, and when you tap on each different foundable, it'll have a little camera icon. So the ones that have the camera icon next to them, once you have all the fragments for the foundable, then you can take their photo. If you do prestige the page, it does not take away your ability to take the photo, so don't worry about that. Once you get 4 fragments of Luna, she's yours forever to take the photos of. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Make sure to use your magic wisely and keep an eye out for Dementors. Nox. And it's going to reposition